Alright, what's up guys? Back again with day 2 of Advent of Code 2022. So you can see here I've just dumped out my fetch script again. I made some changes yesterday. The main one was switching to a cargo workspace, so it's a little bit more involved for that. And I also added this so that if I select this before I run the script, it should put that into a file called sample. So if I guess we can use bat again, day 2, sample, excellent. So that worked. Wow, that went great. Okay, so we close the terminal and let's get down to it. So the idea today is that we're in a rock, paper, scissors tournament. And the elves have given us some kind of encoded, lightly encoded message. So the first column here is like rock, paper, scissors for our opponent, and then this column is rock, paper, scissors for, or I guess it's paper, rock, scissors for us. And we're supposed to calculate our total score. I'm guessing in the second one, this is probably not the right code or something like that, but anyway. Yeah, so let's just get right into it. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm thinking about kind of over-engineering this today. So we can use some enums, for example. Let's say enum our score. So we got rock, paper, scissors. And then we'll change one of these to their score. Their score. And then, of course, we can impl from stir for their score. Oh, I forget where this is. There's some kind of parse error. String parse error. That's fine. Alright, so from stir, we'll just match on S. If we don't match anything, fail to match S. Whoops. Always put the semicolon. Otherwise, we're going to check if it's A. This is their score, so that will get rock. Oh, I have to do self rock. BC. B will be paper, and I'm going to have to wrap these all in OK, and C will be scissors. Okay. And so the reason we're doing it like this is just so that we can actually just call parse on what we read in. And so this is obviously a candidate for a macro since I'm copying and pasting this. But we do it this way because now I can just call parse down here. Whoops. Our score. Read. What did I call it? Load sample. Let's see. For line in s dot lines. Let's see. I guess we'll split on white space. We can even do ASCII white space. And then we'll try, let's just debug SP for now. Whoops. Anyway, so here's what we're getting out right now. We're getting these as bytes, I guess. Let's try let there's SP0. Oh, right, I should have collected it. And we'll collect it into a vector. Alright, so that should give us the letters. Great. So now what we can do is we can just parse, unwrap these. Oops. Or maybe we have to do from string. From. Oh, I'm being silly. I think we should do their score from stir. And then on this one we'll do our score from stir. Okay, and then we can just derive debug on these. Perfect. Okay. So you can see now that this is pretty gratuitous, I guess, because we could just look at these comparisons directly. But what we can also do is now we actually have to score this. So this is nice for printing, rock, paper, paper, rock, scissors, scissors. But now we need to score them. Okay, so we can do impl their score. Yeah, this is kind of terrible actually because maybe we should just have one. Well, no, but they have different from stirs. Interesting. I think what you can do here is... I'm trying to think about this. Because if we could make this generic over the player, then we could have two different impl blocks. Depending on the generic argument. But we'll keep going like this for a second. Impl their score. Fn score takes a self, turns a usize, so match self. So you get a score for just a single thing, right? So rock is supposed to be something. The score, you get 1 for rock, 2 for paper, 3 for scissors. I think we could also do like repr u8 here and set these, because then we can just cast them to their scores, but it's fine. Alright, we can borrow this down here. Our score. Great. Okay, so now for each line, after we've parsed it, ours, theirs, we can get the score for this value itself, and then we can add a little helper function for the the win-loss score. Okay. I guess we'll call that score as well. So this takes an our score. Is an our score. There takes their score. And it's going to return 2 usizes, 1 for our score, 1 for their score. Okay. So now we just have to encode the stuff that they tell us right here. In the first round, well, up here. So if you lost, you get 0 points. If it's a draw, you get 3. So the easiest check is actually for a draw. If our equals there, we just return 3, 3. Now these, let's see. So now it's making it look like they should really be the same type. Now it's really looking like they're the same type. Okay, that actually makes more sense. Let's get rid of all of this our score stuff. I don't know what I was thinking, because you can just put X, Y, Z in here. And now we'll just make this called score. Great. So this, of course, should just be a score now. So now when we implement, okay, so we need to go to score. It needs to be partial EQ. It also needs to be orderable, or comparable, I guess. Let's see. So that might be another reason to use the rep or U8. Let's see. If hour less, because what we want to write is if hour less than there, we return 0 for us, 6 for them, and then else we'll just return 6, 0. Yeah. So we have to, let's run that and just see what the error is. Oh, undeclared, our score. Just scored. Okay, partial ORed. Let's see, actually. I think we might be able to derive this. Okay, so we can actually do that. Plus our.score plus, hold on. So we can actually do this a little differently. We'll just make this else, let t equal this. And then what we actually return is O plus our.score, t plus their.score. Okay, so that should give us the total score for a round. So let's go down here, and let's add one more of these, which is score. I think I did ours, theirs. Let's see. We have to debug that as well. Because it is borrowed. Oh, that's right. We want these to be copied because they're just unit. Clone, copy, and I got rid of debug, I think. Okay, try that. Alright, so the score, 8. This ends in a win for you with a score of 8. 2 plus 6. Your opponent chooses paper. A loss for you, a score of 1. Yep, and then a score of 6. So then we just add up our score. Okay. So all we're doing, this, I guess this is score, total plus equals score dot 0. So we're just going to be adding up our score. And then we'll print at the end. $15, perfect. So now we can actually load the input and see if we messed anything up. Oh no. Everything goes exactly according to your strategy guide. Well, my total score B. So clearly we messed something up. And let's try to look at this. Yeah. I guess today's gonna be a longer video. Okay, so that's 15. Let's put this on input, and let's try to figure out what's going wrong. Okay, so 9, that seems reasonable. Paper, scissors. Wait, how many points do you get for paper? 2 for paper. Whoa! Okay, I think what we derived for... Ah, I bet we got this. Yeah. I think our ord is like completely wrong, maybe. Let's impl partial ord for store. Okay, partial comp. Alright. So the combinations here, let's do it like this. So we're going to match self other. Beautiful. Okay, so this is going to be ordering equal. So all of the diagonals are ordering equal. We can actually implement. Let's just implement ord, because then we don't need this to be an option. Okay, so everywhere paper is equal, and scissors is equal. Whoops. Equal. Okay, rock is less than paper. Rock is less than paper. Rock is greater than scissors. Paper is greater than rock. Paper is less than scissors. Whoops. Scissors are less than rock. And scissors are greater than paper. Okay, let's give that a shot. Can't compare. Huh. Okay, I guess we do need this to be partial ord. And we'll just say this is okay. Oh, I put it after the wrong one, of course. And this is supposed to say partial comp. Okay. Let's get rid of this. And let's go check this on our sample again. Whoa. Something is really wrong with my project setup. Let's see, standard option. Line 16. Jeez. Okay, so 15 is the right answer. Let's see if we get something different. Maybe this is not the problem. Okay, paper, scissors. Okay, why does it still say we're beating scissors? I could have also gotten the partial ord stuff backwards. Alright, what did I guess? This looks different. Alright, that's the right answer. Okay. Paper, scissors. I'm still a bit confused by this. Oh, it's because I'm printing theirs first. Okay, of course. Goodness, ours there is score. Okay, scissors does beat paper. Okay. So that makes sense. Let's go on to part 2. Alright. X means we need to lose. Y means we need to end the round in a draw. And Z means we need to win. Okay, so now we have to reinterpret X, Y, and Z. Okay. I guess we can say part 1, because I'm going to destructively modify the rest of the code. Now I need to figure out what shape to choose so the round ends as indicated. Okay, so what would your score be if everything goes according to the strategy guide? Oh, I see. I was thinking for a second that we don't even have to actually pick a shape because we know what the score is. But obviously part of the score comes from the shape you pick. Okay, so we do have to know the shape. So it's just going to be another big match like this, basically. I guess we can leave score the same because we're going to use score. But what we need to do is this time we'll just inline the parsing code. So our move, well, I guess we can do the same idea again. Outcome, win, lose, draw. Outcome. Let's do this. Do another parse error. Do another parse error. And again, we can just mash on S. That's a little shorter than typing the real panic message. And I did the semicolon again. But we're looking this time for X means lose. Lose. YZ. Draw. Win. Okay. Great. Alright, so this time we'll say outcome great. And so based on the outcome, we need to decide what to do. So we know what their move is. Let's see, your opponent will choose rock, and we need a draw. So I guess we just do this again. Match theirs and outcome. Alright, so it's rock. Use score star. Alright, this will make it a little easier. So rock and we need to win paper. Rock and we need to lose scissors. Rock and we need to draw rock. Paper. Probably there must be an easier way to do this. Or a cleaner way to do this. This is easy. It's just a little annoying. Paper win, scissors. Paper lose. Oh, whoops. No. Theirs is paper, we need to win. Oh, that's right, because it's theirs. Oh, did I do that right everywhere else? Yes. Paper. Theirs is paper, we need to lose, so we need rock. Draw, paper. Okay, I could have done the draws again first. They have scissors, we want to win, we need rock, paper. Okay, so now ours is this. Alright, and I think that's it actually. Oh, whoops. Let's try it on the input, or on the sample first. 12. Okay, that looks right. Undo. And let's check this out. That's the right answer. We got our stars. I'm going to have to think about this one. This seems like way too much work for what we did. I did say at the start we were going to over-engineer it a little bit, but I only meant that from the from stir stuff. Because we could have, of course, instead of doing from stir, right, you can just match on these directly. So it's like, oh, I read an X, that means this. I guess this actually, maybe this isn't even over-engineering. This is just fine, I think. But anyway, thanks for joining me again, and have a nice day.